Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, welcome back to Oxygen Not Included with me, your host, Luckymarine, and we're pumping all the good steam out of here, except it's not steam, it's just pure chlorine, and this is not a good thing for us. So I need someone to come and turn this whole system off. Alright, I should have halted it in its tracks. Thank you. So we're going to put a vent down here for the initial runoff of any chlorine that actually builds up. Looks like we're going to have to do another vent up here somewhere. If we drop it out here, the chlorine will naturally fall back. Oh, that's the plan. We can't allow that much chlorine anywhere near the base. We've already been having issues with tiny amounts. Don't know if that's an actual measurement or why. Okay. Well, let's put it there instead. Gas pipe. Oh. And we'll just put it there. It'll be fine. And we'll power it up. Okay. No filter, no wire connected, entombed. Entombed? Entombed with what? Alright. Got filter out chlorine. Yep, all our plants are suffering. Let's turn this back on. We turned oxygen production off because we needed all our pumps running and more to try and get rid of the chlorine. All of it. It's absolutely everywhere. There's far too much chlorine. I don't know what to do with all these chlorines. Oh, we saw it down here, yeah. Power you up. This whole steam magma thing hasn't kind of gone the way that I would have hoped. I think in order to get the most out of it, you have to sort of dig down here, create quite a small chamber, and then just pump the liquid into it in a controlled manner. And that's something that we've not been able to do. Well, we could have done it, but we had quite a lot of water up here that we just released into the magma pit and hoped for the best. And a lot of it did turn into steam, but I don't know. We seemed to lose a lot. We didn't create enough steam for what we dropped into the hole. So I think that when you drop water, when it's this kind of trickly effect, I think it loses some. I don't know how to explain it. What we dropped here, the volume of fluid here didn't reach the pit down here. I think a certain percentage of it was lost, and I think it was quite a large percentage. So I don't think I'd do that again. I think I'd just go along the route of a controlled drip rate from a pump and a valve. You know, what are you doing now? What are you messing about? Alright, well, fair enough. That needs to be done. Let's deconstruct the gas pipes. Gas pipe overlay. You and you. And let's set you to chlorine again. Lots of oxygens. Like it? Wow. Lots of oxygens. That's because we're not pumping it out. Like a genius. 28 kilograms of solid oxygen. 28 kilograms of solid oxygen. Oh well. What temperature are you at? Ooh, ooh, no. No, no, no. No, turn that off. No, 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 no. This can't. We're gonna end up cryogenically freezing all our plants at this rate. Right. We need more heat up here. Alright, more batteries. Actually, no. Let's put the mesh tile down. Because if there's going to be fluid knocking about down here. How is it red? But I could still place it. If there's fluid knocking around down here, your batteries can flood. So, I say can. Sometimes they do, sometimes they don't. It's just whatever it decides to do that day. Let's prioritise this. Because minus 130 degree oxygen hitting the base is quite bad. I wonder if we can... No, we can't. Another lump of carbon dioxide. Nice one. All right. This not been done yet. What have you been... Oh, they nearly got this done. Nearly got this vent done. Alright then guys. Nearly there. We're nearly there. Sort of. Yeah, temperature fluctuations are... I'm always glad that we have a 226.8 degrees Celsius gas pump here. It's... the world's gone mad. This isn't good. Alright. You're sorted. You're kind of sorted soon, hopefully, maybe. Perhaps. You linked in, but you're not powered up. And you're entombed, it says. Let's prioritize all of this down here. Well, it seems as though you're not entombed anymore. Ah, come on, Mildred. Oh well, maybe not. Lenny's off to do it. I will do a harvest because we are running low on foods. Do you get that done, Lenny? Nope, you have now. Alright. Enable you. And let's bridge the gap. Oh, okay. Whenever you can. Where are you going? There's nothing else to do down here. Oh, you have to switch the thing on. Because Lenny, even though he was really close to it, couldn't be bothered. What are you? Water. How have we got water here? How have we got fresh water here? Who knows? Who knows? That's done. You've been switched on. Which now releases the chlorines and a tiny bit of steam. 120 grams, 125 grams of chlorine, 125 grams of steam, 500 grams, half a kilo of steam. Good stuff. 200, quarter of a kilo of steam. This is not going to work. This is not going to help us. Half a kilo of steam. Fair enough. Wait, what? Why did I have steam coming out of here? And why chlorines continuing? Have I not set this? Yeah. So what the hell is... Who's suffocating? Yvette. Right. Move. Move to here. Go. There we go. That wasn't hard, was it? It's a good job we put 2 filters in. I don't know how these chlorines have managed to circumnavigate our defences. But we will watch them. Right, this looks better. What? I don't. Are there two different versions of chlorine? Is there one that doesn't? I don't know. Why would a filter down? I know that this is getting backed up because the vent is overpressurized and it's pushing back, etc., etc. But this one down here, I don't get this one down here. I don't get how. Deconstruct the gas pipe in the middle. There's a. I think there's a connection through it running through the center. So all we're doing is splitting half off. That would explain it. Oh, looks like we're running quite low on food. No, thank you. Oh, there's enough food there. Be fine. I've seen worse. We've all seen worse. Yeah, I think there's a gas pipe running behind it because we put the filter in line. Ah, no. And we'll build some more plumbing here. Whew. What sort of temperatures we're getting over here now? Minus 12. It was better than the minus 130. $17 That's fine. How are we for oxygen of like? Fairly poopy, but again, we've seen worse. How will you stop going in this room and letting the hydrogens out? Let's deconstruct these now. Might be because we're just venting straight back out into atmosphere. We're not trapping anything anymore. Would make sense. And let's sort the plumbing out. So that we refill this channel. Yeah, it's just gonna end up popping out of here. Took the eye off the ball there a little bit. Deconstruct the liquid pipes, liquid overlay. get this done. Anyone? Mildred? Hassan? Is it Hassan? No, it's Pierre. Alright. Don't suffocate. There we go. So now feeding into here. So we should fill this trough again. Deconstruct. Liquid pipe. Is this counted as a liquid pipe? We'll soon find out, I suppose. Nope. Deconstruct you and you. What temperature did these get built at? Oh, not bad. Not bad. And do a harvest. When you can. If you can. And turn this pump on. We can't afford not to now. It's a decent temperature. Yeah, it's a decent temperature now. Pump on gas. I beg to differ, young man. Pump not in gas. Pump not in gas. How is this pump not in gas? Alright. We'll put it in the corner. No, we can't, because there's a... I'll prioritise this at 9. This needs to be done. I will put the pump in the corner. Deconstruct just the gas pipes. Here. And let's put the pump in. Just there. Pipe it up. Power it up. And let's prioritise this at 9 as well. Everything, all the things that to do with oxygen. Priority 9. Are you done yet? Have we sorted this out? Doesn't look like it. It'll get done eventually. Be fine. Who needs steam anyway? Alright, now you're pumping. So, what are you pumping? Let's have a look. You're pumping oxygen at 28 degrees. That's fine. Slightly warmer than I would like, but... yeah. Let's deconstruct one of the batteries. It's all trial and error. Actually, no. Let's deconstruct the one that's in the water. The oxygen from up here entirely circumnavigates the cooler. Deconstruct just a gas pipe there. And let's plumb it in to at least cool down a little bit until we can sort out the temperature of that room. So 3 wasn't enough. 4. The temperature's still going up. Let's go back down to 3. Degrees Celsius. That's fairly good. That's pretty much bang on for what we need. This isn't good. But again, we've seen worse. You're now pretty much out of the, well, on the edge. Let's disable you for now, until you get covered up. I will turn you back on as we need you. Ah, he was down the hole. Floyd, do not get stuck down the hole, especially needing the toilet. Move. Here. There we go. That's alright, I'd vomit too if I was in there. Another quick harvest, as and when you can. We're pretty much, with 13 colonists and these many plants, we're pretty much keeping our head above water. If we could get it stable in here, then we'd need a lot less plants. That's why I'm excited for the next playthrough, when we're going to have things enclosed, the plants enclosed like this, and they're not going to be at the whim of atmospheric pressures. You could have vomited in the right place, Mildred. Gas vent overpressurized. Overpressurized with oxygen. Sweet. Yeah, I think this needs to be a bigger room. A bigger... When we do it again, it'll be a bigger room. But there's an update coming out tomorrow, or a update announcement coming out tomorrow, I believe, which is the 10th of March. So I think we'll carry on with this a little bit. Oh, I don't know if we do carry on with this. I think we get to about cycle 300 and then I don't know, I think we kind of knock this on the head. We've tested a lot of things out. We've learnt a lot in this playthrough. But I don't think there's much more that we can really do without an extensive just dismantle all of this and rebuild it all over again, dismantle all of this, rebuild some of the usable space here. I mean, this experiment worked. I was quite impressed with this actually. You could even compact it even more. 2 vents there, wall here, or wall and door. You won't even need a door. That could be compressed into a 6 square space. That'll be pretty effective at getting rid of any gases that you don't need. We've learnt about supercooling contaminated oxygen into liquid oxygen that turns into oxygen. That was a good day. This has been a good experiment. This has been good to know, good to find out. It's power hungry, but this, coupled with effective farming, I don't see why this powered off lots of chlorines. I'm thinking 20, maybe 30 of them. And how do we get 20 or 30 mobs? Well, mobs spawn out of dead dupes. So we just keep accepting dupes. We give them a task in a room and then lock them in and wait for them to die. I know it's a bit harsh, but sacrifice a few for the good of the many, or the one, or whatever. So lots of gas made here into the coolers, out of the coolers, making liquid oxygen. The only thing we need to power all this is more wheels and more dupes. And more dupes to get fed by our tried and tested greenhouse kind of affair. So there will be a point of equilibrium. I think at a population of 13 dupes, 12 of which are almost constantly on the wheels, that's about a decent amount. I'd actually say we may need 15. I reckon 2 more power wheels. If we could support it. If we could support their mouths, as in if we could feed them, then I'd want to get 2 more. But this base is inefficient. There's lots of redundancies everywhere where we built and be like, no, let's try something else, and we've just left random pumps everywhere. This is inefficient, I think. Thermoregulator here. I mean, we're already cooling it down to such an extent. It's just the fact that this is a little bit finicky, meaning that we need the thermoregulator. If we can compress all the batteries and all the thermoregulators and even the electrolyzers into the same room, pump the remaining mix off, it'll be hydrogen, and pump the remaining mix off, which will be a mix of hydrogen, contaminated oxygen, and oxygen itself, because we'd be making it in the same room. We'd be dumping it into the same room. Filter the contaminated oxygen back into the loop somehow. No. It'd have to go through a heating system again, wouldn't it? Oh well. Well, I'm gonna have to sketch this out, like properly sketch it out, and we'll come up with a thing that works. All right. Anyway, it's been quite a long episode, but I will leave you here. I've been Luckymarine. These guys have been them. You lot have been amazing. Join me next time when we're going to try and get rid of a lot of this build up. Yeah. We got affected by a lot of chlorine leaking in here, and I don't know where that chlorine came from. I mean, I don't know. There's some here. There was a little bit over here as well. But how did we get so much in it? Well, how much did we get so much floating around in the base? Oh, we pumped loads out. Absolutely tons of it. Well, by tons I mean kilograms worth of it. What we've got. 10 kilos there. 7 kilos there. We were initially pumping it into this system. So we were swapping out bits and pieces and getting rid of it that way. I reckon we must have got rid of at least 30 kilos worth of chlorine. And that's not right. Where have we got 30 kilos? Where have we got 30 kilos coming from? I don't know. I really don't know. That's unreachable, isn't it? You reachable? Probably. So, of course it is, because we're blocked up here and they can't get through there. So that'll be me for this episode. I hope to see you in the next episode when we kind of get rid of, hopefully, the rest of our chlorine issue. And we might build some more farms. Maybe. I do feel it's coming to an end. This run through. What are we on, the 70 odd? 70 something episode. And it's just getting a little bit long in the tooth. I think we need to do something new and different and fresh. Maybe even just wait for the update to come out and then, holy moly. Don't like this. So, anyway, I'll see you for the next episode. And if not, then, I don't know. Do take care.